Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Cal versus Arizona college basketball matchup on Friday, December 29th, 2023. If you love our free picks that we do every day at Pickdawgz, well, then you'll love our premium picks. Just head on over to our website, click on the premium picks tab. Of course, we also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text the number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website. You got to text that number. But let's get to this one. Pac-12 action, Cal taking on Arizona, a very big game in this one for Cal, and not so big game for Arizona unless they find themselves on the wrong end of this one. Arizona has made it to the top of the mountain this season. They were #1 ranked after they went into Cameron Indoor and beat Duke, but then losing to Purdue last game, well, that is what knocked Arizona down in the rankings. I don't think it means a lot. We don't win or lose national championships in December, that's for sure. They're purely a barometer game. We also saw Arizona lose last time out against Florida Atlantic, who simply just would not take no for an answer. I got news for you. Florida Atlantic was a Final Four team a year ago, and while we could look at the Alabamas, the Purdues of the world, the Wisconsins, and all these other teams that Arizona has beaten, well, Florida Atlantic is the one team that, when all was said and done, they were the ones standing, and cutting down the nets, headed to the Final Four last season. So certainly no shame in losing to the Florida Atlantic Owls, especially a team, whose head coach was on everybody's radar, and he decided to stay there at FAU. So I expect the Owls to cause a lot more problems for a lot more teams. And if you don't have them circled already in your bracket for March, well, circle them now, because they certainly made a statement last time out. But the thing is Arizona had the nice win over Alabama, 7-point favorites, won by 13 going away in that thing. They had the 8-point loss against Purdue. They fought the good fight in that game. Purdue was the better team on that particular night. They beat Wisconsin pretty badly, 98-73. They beat Michigan State by 6 in a game that they were oddly only laying 5.5. And of course, that win at Cameron that we talked about earlier. So Arizona has certainly played a very tough schedule and has gotten it done against them. They're going to be there in March. Where they are and how long they make it in March, we'll have to see, but it's clear already. I understand it's just December, but Arizona is going to be there. I think when we look at the other side of this one, this Cal team, certainly very much a work in progress from Mark Madsen, former Stanford player, of course, former Los Angeles Laker world champion, but they've played a very, very tough schedule at Ole Miss, at Butler, at San Diego State. They just have not had any success in those games. The win against Santa Clara as a 2.5-point dog shouldn't be really underestimated. They won that game by 15 points going away, and it just shows you that Cal certainly has a lot of talent on this roster. They are a much improved team over what we've seen in recent years, but they're not quite at the level of an Arizona, and it's because they don't defend the perimeter at all. Teams shooting almost 37% from beyond the arc, and you're up against an Arizona team that can shoot the lights out from inside and from outside. When we look at the Cal offense, though, they can go with you. They can hit some three-pointers as well. They don't shoot all that efficiently, but they're not going to have to in this game because they're home and they're getting a bundle of points. I think the battle of the boards, Arizona definitely has a big edge here, but it's not a gigantic enough edge to make me want to lay this many points. To me, the books are just trying to get any kind of action they can on Arizona here, and they know, they could probably just name a number out there because Cal, not only, do they not have a great record coming in, they also have the stigma surrounding them from being bad for so long. At the same time, though, I do believe there's an uplift in talent on this roster, and I think at home getting this many points, probably not, going to stick my neck out too far, but I'm going to take Cal, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.